An argument broke out in the comments of my last video stating Warno has too much micro. One person said there was too much micro, another person countered with the engagement rules. The engagement rules are a newly added feature. As you can see down here in this the lower middle screen, you'll see the word engagement rules. This is supposed to help the player reduce some of their micro that they need to do. And in my opinion, it's both good and bad. One, it could create bad habits if you overuse it. But for my community or players like me, let's just say players like me, like Joe, the amount of micro it reduces is really good. Although there are some questionable decisions made for some reason, I'm not quite sure why those decisions are made, but maybe some of the more experienced players can let me know why those decisions are made, such as like the rules of engagement for a AAA being defaulted to passenger planes only. I don't really like that. I'm going to immediately change that to all units and not on hold fire, especially like in the start facing down the AI. Like they always call in attack helicopters. And then we're going to hit launch battle. I think that's really important. One thing you'll make note of, so these two helicopters, if we click on them, one has auto retreat turned on. So we're going to turn that on. The second one is going to have that turned off. So what you'll see is when one of these helicopters unloads the troops, if we can identify them, will automatically pull back, and then the other helicopter is going to not automatically pull back, and it's going to hang out in the surrounding area. We're also playing on the new 4v4 map, Dark Stream. I'm not sure if they added the amphibious vehicles yet, but it's a really unique map because this river flows all the way through it, and it's something that's a bit different, and maybe you can launch some cool little amphibious operations. All right, we're going to continue pushing forward. I think that's really fair. We're also going to ensure that our our autocannon is acting fairly aggressively. We also want to make sure that our AAA is online. We're going to call in our own air support. We're going to get our tornado air defense, and we're going to shut down this vehicle once we can. I guess I didn't get the air. Once we capture that zone. So you'll notice that one landed and the other one retreated. That's one instance of reduced micro that we had to deal with, although our scouts are way up here. Now, obviously, if we would have had that auto retreat on, then that vehicle would still be alive. You also note we have one set of units right here, what look to be our Stinger guys, not on the vehicle. Now they're on the vehicle. We're also going to auto retreat this one. I think that's really useful, especially when it comes to the Stingers. We're going to pull this chieftain back. We're going to pull this other unit back because this MIA is really going to cause us a lot of trouble. We're going to get this tornado online, and we're going to immediately shoot down that vehicle. And that was the number one mistake that MI8 made, and he's now under fire from our AAA. So we should have pushed our AAA up with these two units, so that little bit of micro saved us. We did not need to auto-target that. Our scouts are in a relatively decent position. They do have some decent sight lines. We can see their recon units who could probably see our recon units, so they're just spying on each other. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get artillery online. What a good thing to talk about next, because the over-nerf, according to the community, has not been well received, mostly because they are all really upset about the nerf to artillery. So I need you guys to let me know down in the comments below if that's something you agree with. Here we have a decent little push going on this right-hand side. We have no anti-tank, and I'm not quite sure what this silly guy is doing over here. Like, where did he come from? We're going to start reinforcing this position with some tanks. We're going to destroy that MI8, and then we're going to get some chieftains online to take out that T-64. I'm not sure why he was just freely able to push across that river, but that's really interesting. At least we caught it, and once he's online, we're going to begin engaging that unit. We're going to also get, since he's in our back line, we're going to try and get an actual defense. A little annoying. There we go. A little annoying that MI8 was just hovering back there, and there's no AAA over here for my AI buddy, but what can you do, right? We're a little overextended right here because we have two little issues. One, we have T-64s coming in our back line, and we're going to get that unit online, and I just want that T-64 dealt with. I don't like how he's just patrolling the back lines. So one thing we could do with our chieftains, who's currently also getting absolutely destroyed, even though that was easy, is our airplane. Where is he at? Why are they flying in from way over there? They should be flying in over here on this right-hand side. I don't understand why are they spawning in the middle? That's not something that I'm familiar with. I need you guys to let me know. Why would I want to spawn aircraft way over there? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I figured they would be way up here with me. All right, let's get some more chieftains on the battlefield. We're going to begin pushing this next objective. We're going to be talking about this artillery here in a moment once we spot some units. We're going to fire that general area just to suppress that unit. Once this MK9's in position, we're going to begin pushing this advantage. We're going to start a little operation. We're going to provide some smoke. We're going to unload that unit, and it immediately should start retreating, but it is. All right, so with that unit unloaded, the vehicle immediately begins retreating, which is something that we want. That T-64, for some reason, is still just surviving an airstrike, a tank strike. What else could it survive? What we need to do is immediately this unit right here. So unless we're going to micro it, oh, thank you for showing up, buddy, is it needs to be on hunt. So if it's not something we're going to watch, it should probably be on hunt, especially when pulling it in, because if you notice that move, if I can hover over it, this unit moves from first, this unit moves first and foremost and will not stop to open fire on any target. I don't like how that's defaulted that way, especially when spawning in like that. That's just something I want to make note of, that we need to be aware of with some of the micro. So now wherever this unit goes, he's willing to engage, similar to attack AI like in combat mission. We're going to get some infantry on the battlefield. We do have some Milans. We're going to bring them up. We're going to unload. We're going to actually suppress a lot of this area with artillery once we get it online. Get some more howitzers going, and then get a logistics vehicle up there to supply them. We're going to zoom in. We're going to unload this unit because I don't really want them getting sniped so early. And we're going to set up a good little offensive. This unit is in a good spot to see, so we should be cleared to move up. It's weird that our AI is up there, so I'm not sure what's going on in here, or if that was just a little visual glitch. Challenger MK2 is going to push forward. AAA is going to be moving forward. Chieftain MK9 is going to move forward, and our other vehicles moving forward. We're also going to turn Hunt on these vehicles just to reduce some of the micro that we have to deal with. Actually, we can't do it all for all the vehicles. Hunt. And we're going to begin securing this objective here in a moment once everyone's in position. More MK9s. These units, I want them to unload right here at this tree line. Our other tanks also going to be moving or in the hunt position. You're going to pop smoke immediately. It looks like it was... See, I'm not sure why that green was over there, because that was a bit confusing. Ooh, that was a good little side shot. There we go. Oh, that's an ATGM. Back up, back up, back up. All right, you need to reverse, dude. Where's your reverse button? G. Stay in your smoke. All right, lots of air coming in. Easily able to deal with that. They're going to unload right there. This unit's going to continue to push forward. We do have a small little advance coming on. Our artillery is not online. Click that one, Control 1, T. We're going to start hammering this off this position that's moving up. All right, these units need to cross the road. We're now... Looks like that T-80 is going to be engaging us. Smoke. Smoke. And we're going to get some more tanks on the battlefield. I like these chieftains. I don't like how these things auto-group like that. We're going to put them both in hunt. I want everyone in hunt that can be in hunt, so we can reduce some of that micro so we can show it off. Artillery's firing that one position. We're going to hit one again, and I believe it's B for smoke. We're going to obscure some of our lines of sight right there, and we're going to move some units forward. Chieftain's going to begin moving forward. We could engage that unit, but there's no reason to. That's a seed aircraft. We're going to get another recon unit up on deck. I want to get more lines of sight into this area so we can really increase some of our damage that we can do. Helicopters, we're going to grab one helicopter. I think that's really important for us. It's an anti-tank one. He's going to sit pretty far back. Smoke continues to fall. I want to split these two. I'm going to put this one in Control 2. And what that's going to do, it's going to allow us to like create a better smoke barrage. That chieftain should be able to engage that. So if we put him on hunt, he'll begin engaging. Looks like he's getting... Pop that smoke. Hit G to reverse. Stay in that smoke. We've identified that team. Hit 1, T. I guess it didn't split them. I thought it would have split them. Strange. So if I have like 1, it selects them both, but if I hit 2, it only selects 1. I wonder if that's a bug, so it doesn't auto-split from that. I need someone to let me know. Infantry, let's get some more these units with their in, and we're going to try and secure this right-hand side and push into this objective, and then we're actually going to get a command vehicle up in preparation to assault. These units are going to move forward, give us better line of sight. This unit does need a logistics vehicle. He looks like he's out of logistics, obviously. We're going to move our chieftains up because they are way too far back. We're also going to put those both on hunt so we don't need to micro them at all. I mean, this is a level of micro, but once you get that all set up, it's important to note. Then we'll talk more about, I want them on defensive. I don't think we really need to be really offensive. They're moving AAA into position. That's perfectly fine. We're going to grab this AAA right here. We're going to move it into the trees. You need to back up. Ah, man. He was in such a bad position. This chieftain needs to move forward. We don't really have anything. We just need to keep, I guess, trying to figure out where that AAA, where that anti-tank's at. Let's move you guys forward. We're going to put UR on hunt. You're going to move forward up here. See if we can get some good old-fashioned lines of sight. This is our next area that we need to secure. Where's our other? You're going to be controlled to. T. Keep dropping ammo. I don't want to push these units over here because I don't know where that artillery is at. So we're going to continue displaying some of the less micro that we need to do. A lot of our tanks are on. Ooh, there's a lot going on down right here. We're going to just hold this bridge. He's on hunt. Command vehicle slowly moving into position. Did we move our command vehicle up? Already? We must have. We need to identify him. It should be a challenger, I thought. Alright. These two units need to pop smoke because they're being targeted. Will that... Alright, lost line of sight. That's really good. We have no way to take out that T-80. We're going to hit 1 T, and we're just going to try and suppress him. Our Milans are currently engaging. That's a good side shot on that vehicle. I don't want that to happen. Heavy little armor push going on. Finally. Is that unguided or is that guided? It missed. Oh, whoa. What's this guy doing in here? Get out of my airspace. Whoa, he's moving fast AF. I don't want to really push our aircraft that far in, but we're going to take a look. All right, so we need to provide some sort of some concealment right here so we can push forward. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to hit G. 1, B. It's B, not G. 2, B. This guy's going to evac. Don't need him on the battlefield. We're going to engage that recon unit now that he's been identified. It's interesting that hunt like changes your cursor, so I guess that's one way to know what's going on. So obviously if we like secured this, we could switch to a defensive posture and kind of reduce that. But as you see, I'm not really microing a lot of these guys. They're kind of just engaging on their own. But it's just something you need to be aware of. Can you please get out of the battle space? Leave. Stop just doing circles like that. I wish the AI was a little better with that. I guess I can... Can I do anything with these guys? Passive, hold fire... Never against transports. All units. Interesting. We probably have a lot of points to spend because I'm just rambling. I thought I sent a logistics truck up there to resupply that guy. We need more AAA. We're getting hammered. Like 100% more AAA. What are we doing right now? Chieftain's going to push forward to secure this area. We completely forgot about our smoke, so there is still some micro. We do need to have thoughts. We need to put them together. And we need to make sure we don't lose our vehicles. That smoke was doing really good. That Tornado AAA is doing fantastic. This tank, get more chieftains up here on this right-hand side. We're going to work to push them out. And we probably, since we have this, we should work to fight on this side is what we're going to do next. So we're going to get 2 tanks. We lost that tank very clearly. Once these tanks on, we can... I wish you could click them like pre. Like we know they're going to that position or whatever. I wonder if... What is going on right here? Hunt. Just start engaging. I'm not sure why they keep pushing forward like that and why the AI keeps ignoring them. Maybe this is like my area of responsibility that I'm completely ignoring. And I need to stop. That might like be like my major mistake right there. I'm completely ignoring this part of the battle space. And my AI is just like, hey man, I'm pushing over. So this could also be like a lapse in judgment on both the AI's part. Like, it's also strange that this AAA is not getting. I've asked you to move like 6 times. Why he's supplying this area is kind of strange to me. We also need to make sure that that unit's on all units. These chieftains are going to reroute to this right-hand side. And we're just going to try and take everyone out while they pull back. We're going to push forward. As far as the helicopters, I'm going to put them on hunt too. No reason for them not to be on hunt because I'm not going to overly micro them right now. We're just going to destroy everything that's kind of in our battle space. I'm not super concerned about this. This unit, I would like a button to like auto pop smoke.
Yes, Captain. Roger, Red Leader.
We should be able to deal with that. This unit should be able. He got a side shot from like long range. These units need to move up. Everyone here just move forward one step. One step to the left. Why we can't destroy that one recon unit is absolutely insane. Continuing to move forward. This unit needs to go resupply over here. That's what I would like. I would like a land, like a move and land. Alright. We should be able to engage them. Let's get some smoke out. We're facing down T-80s. Keep it up. We're at 50%. This is a rocket. We should easily be able to engage that. That unit's going to move over there and land. This chieftain's going to continue to move forward to engage anyone he comes across. We're kind of getting like absolutely like stepped on right now by this AI. Mostly because we need to like start working in this general area and we're kind of using our weaker tanks. And we're not really paying attention. Get some helicopters back online.
Yes, Captain.
Keep moving up. Everyone needs to move up. Why this? We need to get a AAA back here in this back line. And I would like to be able to just preset them. Like when you select them, just have that pop up down there. That would be much better. Right, and he's finally engaging. That's really good. He's on the hunt. We should be able to suppress some of them out. He should be able to get out of here. We're going to push forward, resecure this bridge. We're kind of secure over there, so this is getting a bit intensive. I don't like how the helicopters come in paired. I wish it would not do that. Put them both on hunt so we don't need to manage them too much. These two units we're going to split up, move forward, hunt. This unit, hunt, move forward. Kind of split them up. I don't want everyone stacked the way they're currently stacked right now. We're going to get more tanks online. Time to move. Let's see if we can get a challenger over here on this right-hand side. 2 challengers. Everyone's pushing up. We're resecuring. Once all these units enter our airspace, we should be fine. We're going to split these vehicles up as well. I don't... This is the spot where we have line of sight. So I would get a AAA up there, right? With this push that we have going on. That's the only smart thing that makes sense. Don't show your side to these vehicles. Like, don't do that. That doesn't make any sense why you would do that. Overall, this is a bit like intensive for me. I'm not used to managing so much area. I would like for you to begin engaging, though. We are getting, like, overly attacked, though, it seems like. Get some Milan infantry. This guy's been damaged. He's going to fall back. They're sending in a logistics vehicle.
Yes, Captain. All ammo spent.
Why is this guy, like, so damaged? That vehicle needs to land.
It's hot here.
Once he lands, he can be getting re-armored. This unit needs to come over here and repair. I think we're doing really good, but I'm not used to pushing these guys back. We're going to begin engaging this unit right here. I really would have liked you to have spotted that guy a lot sooner than him being right on top of us. That's really annoying. That he's able to get in our battle space like so easily. Like, what's your actual range? Like, don't you have sensors? And I also want you off the road. Like, you're going to get straight sniped right there. Honestly, like, right there makes sense behind those trees. Alright, Chieftain's going to move up. We need to resecure a lot of this. We're just going to unload before we start running down that road.
Somebody call for a cab.
Everyone's going to start taking defensive positions. We're going to move up. What's line of sight look like? So we should be good to move up into this position. Honestly, we need to, like,
Need some extra
let's just
firepower.
harass this. Right. We don't like anyone. They don't like us. We don't like them. We want them to just get hit with artillery. We'll set up some short-range artillery right there to be more harassing. We'll also provide them with a logistics vehicle.
What are your orders, sir?
These two units are going to get in this area.
Formation. Move out.
You need your own vehicle to reload.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
Bro, like, where's that AAA? What's he doing? Did he get sniped? He must have got sniped.
Awaiting instructions.
God, we need to layer some of this air defense. We're just getting hammered. Like, they're like coming in from this left-hand side, and it's like my AI fighting. You're just like, you don't even want like to participate in this war.
Beware. Enemy nearby. Damn, that was close.
Thank you. Thank you, Tornado. Thank you.
Standing by.
Like, I'm not even paying attention over here, but I don't really need to because these are all set up on hunt. So if they push into this position, they're automatically going to get engaged. You are pushing forward for no reason.
I spot movements.
These two guys better be engaging. Once they come off of that road, they are going to have a bad time.
That's your orders, Captain. Adjusting fire.
All right, let's. All right, we're just going to hammer everyone on that bridge. They don't get to exist. All right, mortars out. Everyone have a bad time.
At your orders.
All right, no reason for us to cross this bridge. If we had some amphibious vehicles, we could. And ideally, that's when I would do it. And that's the game, guys. How did we do? Conquest 420. The most kills. I think the air was a bit underwhelming. It still feels really, really underwhelming. As far as the artillery, I'm not quite sure how I feel about it yet. It's definitely something. That's all I can say. AI still feels a bit dumb. Honestly, it really does. After watching that AI just let that left-hand side collapse like that, it's a bit annoying. Seems like it's like really tunnel visioned right now, so it needs a lot of work. Let me know if you feel like that's less micro or more micro. Overall, the air war still feels a bit much for me, honestly. Getting used to it. Managing two fights was a bit difficult. I'm glad the AI poured into one side and not the other, but as you saw, they were starting to come back. Lots of little issues. We'll work through them. It feels, I don't know. It doesn't feel any more or any less micro-y. It just feel, I mean, it helps not have, I just don't know why there's no attack AI, if that makes sense. I'd rather attack, like everything be set to hunt, and then if you want something to hold fire, you would set it to hold fire. But that's how a lot of other games are played. So I wonder why it's different, or what the difference between hunt and move is. If there's more of a difference, I need to take a look at it. Because it does seem like they would engage units, but I don't know. Feels like there's no attack AI, which makes sense. So let me know if you guys think that's okay. Would you prefer it hunt auto engaged, so when you're rolling down the road you don't need to like watch everything, or would you prefer it move? You let me know.